It's over. That blunt line, buried midway through an ESPN bombshell, jolted the NBA world awake. Team sources, insiders so close to Lakers governor Jeannie Buss that reporters don't even bother hiding it, now whisper that spring 2026 is the swan song target date for LeBron James in LA. Why would Hollywood's most star-hungry franchise script a farewell for the league's biggest icon? Because behind the velvet rope, the Lakers believe their future belongs to a different leading man and a grand scheme called Project 2027. Keep watching because every twist gets wilder, pettier, and more expensive than the last. It started small, one of those cryptic social media pokes that only LeBron can craft. On vacation, the team's longtime sideline reporter snapped a selfie in a vintage Cleveland Cavaliers jersey. LeBron slid into the comments with 4 words dripping sarcasm. Now that is proper attire. Fans roared. Lakers brass rolled their eyes. Days later, agent Rich Paul amplified the noise. He's not happy. No full context, just enough to let every aggregator run wild. Meanwhile, LA lobbed its own grenade via veteran insider Ramona Shelburne. Her article, sourced straight from Jeannie Buss's inner circle, didn't mince words. The once unbreakable bond between star and franchise had reached its expiration date. LeBron's emoji warfare was only the opening act. The Lakers were about to stage manage a public coronation for his replacement. Picture a trendy West Hollywood steakhouse, floodlit by paparazzi at exactly 7:05 p.m. Out walks GM Rob Pelinka, new coach JJ Redick, superstar Luka Dončić, and Luka's agent. No LeBron, no Rich Paul. Front and center in Pelinka's hand, a 3-inch binder bulging with salary cap charts. That accidental photo op wasn't about free Wagyu. It was a living press release. This is our future, and you're looking at it. But corporate theater was only half the message. The other half arrived with a $10 billion price tag. Weeks later, the Buss family stunned the league, selling controlling interest to the Guggenheim Group for a cool $10 billion, an NBA record. Luka got a courtesy call before the press release. LeBron got radio silence. Analysts called it borderline petty, but insiders read it as crystal clear succession planning. Money talks, but cap space screams, and the Lakers were about to shout their long game from every spreadsheet in the building. Internally nicknamed Project 2027, the blueprint is simple. 1. Preserve a max slot in both 2026 and 2027. 2. Stockpile 6 tradable first-round picks by refusing to sweeten any deals now. 3. Surround Luka with short contracts that evaporate before July 2027. The casualties came fast. Free agent 3&D ace Dorian Finney-Smith bolted when LA capped its offer at 2 years. Houston dangled 4 and stole him. The front office then pivoted to 1-year rentals. DeAndre Ayton, Jake LaRavia, rookie swingman Jackson Ace. All off the books by the summer the fireworks are supposed to pop. So, which names could justify sacrificing 2 prime years of Luka's career? It's a short list of 2. The Greek Freak quietly added a player option for 2027 when he re-upped with Milwaukee. Opt out, and he's free. Opt in, and he can force a trade Dirk style, a year early. LA's war chest by next July. Players, Rui Hachimura, Austin Reeves, S&T, rookie Dalton Knecht, plus defensive glue guy Jared Vanderbilt. Picks 2026, 2031, 2033, first-rounders plus swaps in 2028, 2031, 2032. The pitch? Pair Giannis's drive and kick devastation with Luka's surgical vision on Hollywood's biggest stage. But does Giannis even like purple and gold? Asked by streamer iShowSpeed whether he'd ever follow Kobe's path, he shrugged. Probably. We'll see. Cryptic, or calculated leverage. If Giannis shrugs them off, LA has its eyes on an even rarer unicorn. Denver's front office usually treats Nikola Jokic like a national park, untouchable. But owner Josh Kroenke recently dropped a jaw-dropping hypothetical. The wrong injury and you're suddenly contemplating trading number 15. He tried to bury the quote. Social media tattooed it on Lakers Twitter within minutes. Jokic didn't sign the early extension Denver dangled, preferring to cash in later. Technically, he's locked up through 2028, but the player option in year 5 hands him leverage as early as, guess when, 2027. Could LA assemble a historic Luka-Joker pairing? Odds remain slim, But Hollywood's entire entertainment empire is built on selling impossible dreams. Even dreamers need contingency plans. If both mega deals whiff, the Lakers will flip that same cap room into a galaxy of high IQ role players, exactly the ecosystem that elevated Luka to an NBA Finals run in Dallas. Think multiple mid-tier contracts, platoon defense, and enough shooters to turn every Luka drive into a kick-out nightmare. Analysts already called depth the league's new cheat code after Boston's 2024 title. Great for tomorrow. But LeBron lives for right now. Option 1. Ride it out. LeBron exercised his $52.6 option, locking him in for one more year. He could finish the season, test free agency in 2026, and choose his own sunset. Option 2. Demand a trade. 4 clubs dialed LA once Rich Paul's not happy line hit Twitter, but $52 of salary plus a gutted roster tax has chilled serious talks. Option 3. Agree to a buyout that would leave nearly $50 of dead money on the Lakers' books. Cap suicide for a team guarding 2027 space. No shot. Meanwhile, Luka can sign a 4-year, $229 extension as soon as August 2nd. Word is he'll wait to see proof of concept on Project 2027 before sprinkling any electronic signatures. So where does that leave the King and the franchise once defined by kings? The Lakers have always bet big. Magic and Kareem in the 80s, Shaq and Kobe at the Millennium, Kobe and Powell for the back-to-back rings. Each wager either forged a dynasty or flirted with disaster. Project 2027 is their boldest role yet. Freeze the present, mortgage draft capital, and pray that the next generational giant walks through the tunnel in purple and gold. If it works, picture opening night, 2027. Luka, Giannis, or Jokic, and a storm of camera flashes as banners 18, 19, and 20 suddenly feel inevitable. Hollywood would script it as the greatest sequel since The Godfather Part 2, a triumph so massive it justifies every awkward dinner, snub, and season spent treading water. But if the plan misfires, this era risks becoming a cautionary tale. 2 prime seasons of Luka Dončić wasted, LeBron's final LA chapters ending with a whimper, and a once proud franchise staring down an empty cap sheet while rivals raise trophies. We've seen that movie too. Aging stars, impatient fan base, and no draft picks to bail them out. In that timeline, Project 2027 will be whispered alongside other Hollywood flops. Big budget, no payoff, critics brutal. LeBron's legacy is already chiseled in granite, but a cold exit could tint his Lakers years with frost. Meanwhile, Luka stands at a crossroads. Buy into a futuristic vision or leverage his superstardom elsewhere. The next 12 months will reveal whether the front office's chess match is genius foresight or delusional hubris. So tell us, would you sacrifice 2 seasons of Luka's prime to chase a superstar mirage or double down on winning right now with a still elite LeBron? Hit the comments with your verdict, smash that like button if basketball boardroom drama is your jam, and subscribe for the next twist in the NBA's most glamorous soap opera.